Hey, what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? Welcome back to the show. It's your boy JLerone. JLerone presents, you guys. Oh man, where to begin? I know y'all saw the video already with Joy Reid telling black folks y'all are gonna look weird if you don't vote for Kamala Harris. Again, that's more of the black BOULE trying to strong arm black men into voting their way, right? You know, you got all these sorors, you know, these AKAs, or what lead attorney call them, the ACAs. Got all the ACAs, you know, all the ski weed, you know. Don't fall for it, man. Don't let them strong arm you into voting, you know, their way. You know what I'm saying? What Coach Clinician said, man, don't fall for the chucks and the pearls. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them fool you. You know, don't fall for that banana in the tailpipe. You know what I'm saying? Shit. So they're telling black folks, I mean, it's like that's the Democrats' go-to, right? If you ain't black, you know, you gotta vote Democrat. If you don't vote Democrat, you ain't black, right? Repeating the old Joe Biden's words. If you don't vote for me, well, you ain't black. You know, that fucking shaming language, trying to shame you black men into voting their way, right? Want you to vote for a woman who doesn't care about black men, right? Hell, she doesn't even identify herself as black. I mean, she'll say she's a woman of color, but that's about it, right? With her Jamaican and Indian heritage. You know, it's you gotta ask yourself, right? Why do you think these women are on board with Kamala, right? Knowing her policies, knowing her past, right? Where she, you know, incarcerated all these men for, trumped up charges, right? You know, small bags of maybe a nickel, dime bag of weed. You know, they getting 15, 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Then when they ask her ass, did she ever smoke it, she just laughed, right? Knowing good and well, if you're a person who don't indulge, you would just say no. You ain't gonna laugh about it, right? Because you can't go on record saying that she didn't, and then something come out showing that she did. Then she'll really look like a fool, right? She'll be like, caught lying. So best thing to do is just laugh that shit off, and then come back later and say, well, I never said it. She never confirmed or denied it. But if you didn't do something, if somebody asks you if you smoke crack, and if you don't smoke crack, you gonna say no. I mean, it is what it is, right? Somebody asks you if you smoke it, and you just sit there and laugh. Come on now. We all know what that is. So, but yeah, so she's sitting up here incarcerating these men, giving them all these, 15, 20 years, and then when it's time for them to get out, she's prolonging their sentence. She's prolonging their stay. You gotta ask yourself, right? You think she's ever gonna do anything for black men? You gotta ask yourself, why are these so-called black women, these divine nines, out here pushing for black men to get on board with them to vote for this black woman, or this so-called woman of color, who never gave a crap about black men, right? You have to look at these women who are asking you to do that, right? That lets you know right there that these women don't give a damn about you either. These women don't care about black men. They care about themselves. They care about what a woman like Kamala in office might do for them, how it makes them look, but they don't care about how it makes black men look. If the policies are going to help out black women will be more inclined to vote for that person. no matter what that person did to black men in the past or what she could do to black men in the future, right? They don't care. So you got to look at the women and the people that are asking you to vote for this woman. And you got some Divine Nine simps on board as well, right? Then you got to ask yourself, well, I mean, if y'all know anything about the Divine Nine and where it all originated and came from, you'll be looking at yourself and you'll be looking at them and really just asking yourself, why the fuck are you a Divine Nine, right? But that's another story. So, again, just think about this, right? You got to ask yourself, again, let's put it this way. If the shoe was on the other foot, right? If there was a guy, a black male, running for office, running for the presidency, who had a history of denying black women good jobs, you know, was holding them up from getting certain type of medical attention, or let's say welfare, or any type of government assistance, right? If they found out, and also, drumming, putting up certain laws and stuff to go after black women and trying to get them arrested and shit like that, right? So if that was happening and this black man decide he wants to run for office, you think these black women gonna vote for him? You know what I'm saying? It's stupid. All you got to do is reverse it, and we already know the answer. We already know that these lovely ladies, or these so-called black women, shout out to Dennis Sperling, man, they not, these women, these so-called black women are not going to vote for that brother, right? We already know that. And it's nothing you can say or do that will make them change their mind. But they will sit up here and try to shame you, black men, to vote for a woman who basically got a lot of brothers hemmed up, right? Why do they want you to look or turn the other cheek or look, you know what I'm saying, or forget? They want you to, just forget about everything that this woman done, or ignore it and vote for her. Like I said, nothing she's doing, any type of policy or procedure she has in place is not going to do anything to benefit black men. She would try to help out if you're black LGBTQ, then yeah, you know what I'm saying, you might be all right. She might have some stuff in place for you, but just regular heterosexual black men, no. She's not going to do anything to help you. But like I said, these so-called black women, the ones that say that they'll swear up and down that they for black men, but they're not. They showing you who they really are, especially with this Joy Reid, looking in the camera all crazy, talking about you're gonna be looking real weird if you don't vote for Kamala. Saying a woman who's sitting up here with blonde hair. Went natural, and when she went natural, she decided to dye her hair blonde and cut it, looking like the damn Demolition Man. I mean, come on now, really? And even when she was wearing them damn them wigs, hell, she was wearing blonde fucking wigs. I mean, come on now, really? But black men are going to look weird if they don't vote for Kamala, right? I mean, come on, man. But that's all they'll do. They'll sit up and try to shame you, try to guilt you into or gaslight you into voting their way. But you gotta ask yourself again, why are these women so hell-bent on getting black men to vote for a woman who don't care about them, right? That's crazy. That's nonsense. And you got to ask yourself, these women don't even care about you. These black women see black men as somebody or something to control. They all think they own you. They all think they own black men. They think they can snap their fingers, and black men are just supposed to do whatever they say, right? And it's evident because these are the same black women who will sit up and say, I'm strong, independent, I don't need a man. The same women. I don't need no black man. What is it? I want one. like we're a fucking toy on the shelf. I want one, but I don't need one. You know what I'm saying? Come on. The same black women that's strong, independent, don't need a man, are the same black women telling you that you need to vote for Kamala. They need your vote. And they will do just about anything to get it. What you need to ask yourself, or ask them, is, where's the quid pro quo, right? Y'all want us to scratch your backs, but, ain't nobody scratching ours. What's in it for us? You want our vote so bad, you want us to vote for Kamala so bad, what's in it for us, right? Oh, just do it for the culture. Just do it because you're black, right? Shit don't make no sense, man. Borderline racism. But, this shit is crazy, man. You black women are showing your true colors. You black women are showing who you really are. And you got motherfuckers saying, well, black folks can't be racist. Oh, shit. I beg to differ. These black women can sit up here and say anything they want. But let a white person get up there and say the same shit that these black women are saying. You know what I'm saying? Then these white folks will be called racist. But it's okay for black women to do it. You want to grab a whole demographic of black people and just tell them to vote for Kamala because she's black. Does that make any sense? We're going to galvanize the black community. We're going to get them all. All the D9s, all the, the people associated with the D9s and so forth and so on, We'll galvanize them. We'll put this so-called woman of color in office. For what? Just to say there's a woman of color in the White House? Just to say you have a woman of I don't even want to say black. You know what I'm saying? Just so y'all can say you have a female of color in the White House that's a president. You know what I'm saying? That's stupid. It's stupid. And that's the problem with the so-called black community. It's that if you ain't with us, you against us. You should just do it. You should just do it for the culture. Do it because you're black. What if this so-called woman of color has some type of ulterior motive when she gets into the presidency, right? If she gets in. What if she just start wilding out and just start doing all type of crazy shit, crazy nonsense, right? You don't know what this woman gonna do. You really don't. Why would you take a chance on that? Right? If y'all sit up here and say that we should vote for Kamala just because of her color, just because she's a woman of color, then, like I said before, if we flip the script, y'all shouldn't have no problem voting for a black man just because he's a man of color, even though he has a checkered past. Even though he, if he was a black man who implemented policies that, crippled black women, right? That incarcerated black women and made it hard for them to get jobs and stuff like that. Y'all wouldn't want to vote for that black man, but according to your logic, you should. Because you're trying to get us black men to vote for this so-called black woman. Right? This so-called woman of color. Would y'all see the hypocrisy in that? it's amazing how I think that I heard Obsidian talk about this, and I also heard Tommy Sotomayor talk about it as well, right? It's how black women or pro-blacks or whoever, a black woman, a so-called black woman or anybody of color can be married to a white man, right? Somebody that's not of color, but they can run for office, right? They can run for the presidency. But if a black man who's married to a white woman or a woman that's not of no color, you know what I'm saying, a woman that's not black, they can't. A black man can't do that. If a black man decided to run for president and he's married to a woman that's not of color, she's not black, oh hell no, that shit ain't gonna fly. A black man cannot be married to a white woman or a woman of that's not black. They can't do it. A black man cannot do it and run for office. He can be married to a white woman, but he can't run for office. Put it that way. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, a black woman can be married to a non-black man and can run for office, and nobody has a problem with it. y'all can miss me with that. That's crazy. That is flat out crazy. But just think about it. All the black men that's ran for presidency or any type of, what black man has ran for office? What black man has ran for the president to be president of the United States and has had a non-black wife? Right? But like I said, they can get up here and talk all this shit, and we just supposed to be okay with it, right? But it's crazy. Y'all swear up and down that she's for the culture. She's for the culture. She, like I said, don't let them strong arm you. That's exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to strong arm black men into voting their way. They don't care that it don't benefit us, but we got to support them, even though these are the same black women, like I said again, who claim that they don't need a black man for anything. They don't need you. They want you, but they don't need you. Just don't fall for it. Just hold the line. All I can say is just vote your interest. Put it that way. If voting for this so-called black woman is in your interest, is in your best interest, hey, go right ahead. But like I said, man, if women have to sit up here and try to shame and blame, and do all this guilt tripping and gaslighting to get another so-called black woman in office, there's nothing there. There's really nothing there. They just want her in office to say we have a woman of color in office. That's it. That's their whole go-to. You know what I'm saying? That's why they galvanizing all these, all the D9s. It's as I said before, man. Just don't fall for it. Don't let these black boulets, strong arm you into some BS. Shit, y'all gotta watch out. Watch out for these chucks and pearls. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them sucker you. But you guys, drop some comments down below. Let me know what you think. All right, it's your boy JLerone with JLerone Presents. You guys, please be good to yourself by all means. Let's be good to one another. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.